Guys, we get back again with another video. Obviously, I had to turn the volume on. Sorry about that. Show you what I've been listening to on Spotify. Sorry if I didn't make those videos but I was too busy playing pretty much and doing trophy cleanups. Some of the good hours we played. But either way, show you this what music I've been listening to on Spotify or from my Spotify account. So let's get to it. Okay, guys. So I've been listening to from my playlist. This is my day wrap up for 2026 as of currently. We listen to Mass Wolf, Astronaut in the Ocean, SoCal 5 music follows the Asian version of it and the American version. See, I listen to the Asian and American version. I'm listening to the Asian version of it currently. 2K music follows Borderlands. Sports music follows NFL theme. SoCal 6. I'm listening to the SoCal 5 Asian version of the music, pun intended, as of currently. I listened to the whole American one a while ago. Been listening to the Cyberpunk music, obviously. That's why I changed my name to Cyberpunk 11, because it just made sense to change my name to Cyberpunk 11 on this my main account. So it just made sense. But either way. Anyways, listen to NFL thing, listen to all of those. Listen to the Dark Cyber Wave, Cyber Witch playlist. Listen to the whole, really listen to the whole play. I think it was like almost 300 songs. I listened to all of them pretty much. And I was listening to Cyberpunk Nightclub, the playlist I already saved on Spotify last year. Now I got a lot of those Spotify Cyberpunk playlists saved, and I got a lot of other music files playlists saved. But either way, it's my recently played. It will show my other stuff. Yeah, listen to Castlevania Buddy Tears as well. But I've been mixing it up as far as the playlist pretty much. And these are the ones I was listening to. As far as my jump back in, those are the ones I was listening to prior. Either way. And these are the ones I recommended for today on my based on my daily listings of certain music that I listen to. I change it up every time. So yeah. They made for me as far as the Discovery Weekly, pretty much. Oh wow, that's pretty dope. Then there's the podcast, obviously. The different ones, pretty much. My podcast, I follow on Cyberpunk 11, obviously, and I also follow other podcasts on. It's two of the five Spotify that I follow podcasts on. Actually, no, three of the five Spotify I follow podcasts on. All but pay search probably you have to follow any podcast, but I'm still debating if I follow any podcasts on pay search. If I do, it's all royalty podcast. If it is, and Pride on podcast royalty. If it is, but either way. And all my favorite artists, obviously. Got so many favorite artists not even played. Don't even show my other ones, because that's how many I got. A lot of them, as you can see right here. The list goes on and on and on. Either way. Back up. That's what I'm listening to. I'm still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Doors right now. Because I'm almost done coming out all the packs, but either way. So I've been listening to on Face Hush 12. All royalty music, and Cyberpunk royalty, and martial arts royalty music, and Egyptian music, and then Tekken music, pun intended. I changed it up. I say I don't listen to the same stuff like Henny here. Listen to the same stuff. And same artist if it is. I said, not the only person, bro. Change it up. Either way. These are my recently played playlists, pretty much. All the ones I've been listening to. Either way. All the ones I've listened to, and the ones that jumped out, those are the ones I was listening to. All the ones I listened to prior to that. Either way. All the ones I was listening to, jump back in. If I want to re-listen to it again, I can. Pretty much. Either way. Hey Tom, answer Ruski 1928 Stranger Things. Nah, I don't listen to that playlist. Tom as a Ruski 1920. I don't listen to that playlist. Not say I don't care for the music for Stranger. I don't listen to that. But either way. Anyways, all my ones that they recommended to me pretty much. Um, for the albums, yeah, I got some albums there too as well. There is video podcasts I can follow of royalty, pretty much. If I want to follow it, I don't know if I want to follow it yet. I'm still debating. But either way, I'll show you the playlist that I added. Cause I told you in the bill I was going to show you the playlist I added most recently for this year and last year. So there you go, right here. King of Fighters, Moment. No, Unlimited. There we go. Now Storm Connections. Be getting that game soon. Soon enough. Not right now, but soon enough. That and waiting for Overkill Recall Remix, 3 Recall Remix, Tekken 8 on PS5, Cross Gen Edition, and then Brainstorm Cross Gen Edition, the remake, and then Raid 4, Raid or Overkill Recall Remix, and then Raid 3 Recall Remix, Cross Gen Edition for both. So either fancy game. Total 15 titles, 5 PSN, either way. Beyond Peak, Beyond Canada, either way. Yeah, the General Goods playlist pretty much was out the world draft. It was at 700 songs. They added 100 more songs because I've been listening to that playlist pretty much often. All Thrones Coming to Cost playlist. Stream music playlist, copyright free samurai playlist, copyright free music, royalty free game playlist, royalty free music, NCS best no copyright music playlist, LFO chill stream safe playlist. These are ones I added from yesterday, obviously. Copyright free dark synthwave playlist, non-copyright music for streamers without contribution playlist, very much. Royalty free upbeat music playlist, royalty free music for Twitch and YouTube. That's a Twitch and content creator like me and Twitch. Affiliate like me either way. Royalty free game music, Arco Fox, royalty free music, and then yeah. I'm sure I'm saying his name right. Mask Wolf, I said Astro. Mask Wolf, Astronaut in the Ocean. Either way. Trick Day, Shot Boys, Playing Rock and Rockstar, pretty much. Was listening to that playlist last year, most recently. To follow the play when I was mixing it up, obviously. All the greatest rappers of all time for us, royalty. Adalix. That song, that's what been so the files at to list. Pretty much. You got a 400 song of 12 hours of every instrumental remix, super slow and everything else, as you can see, pretty much. List goes on and on and on. Thunder Force. You know about that song pretty much. This is the song I've been listening to the most. This one right here, pretty much. Just Shaving Beats, playlist. Royalty 10 hours playlist. Royalty bombs. Royalty free upbeat music. 1 hour royalty music. Royalty free epic music. Fantasy Adventure royalty. RPG and Souls-like music. Royalty radio music. Roll call music. Royalty free game fizz and cyberpunk music. A lot of songs for this too. Original royalty music. Royalty free for cafes and shops, but I'm doing that too. Music royalty for later if I'm listening to the song. Globus pretty much. Royalty music, more music radio. You see the artists in the background, their names obviously. Similar songs I play with, chose it, royalty music. Royalty classical music. You are royalty music. Medieval fantasy even old Souls-like music. Dark royalty core music. Chill royalty music. Ancient Egyptian music, all listeners that. Obviously, still in the place you saw in the first part at home, pretty much. All Egyptian music, pretty much. So different ones, obviously different ones. See different pictures, Egyptian pictures on them either way. Arabic and Egyptian music, but either way. Rock, free rock, alternative music for streamers and all the content creation, pun intended. Streamers for Twitch. Royalty rock free music for streaming. Cyberpunk Mega Mix, when I listen to Cyberpunk music. Royalty-free offer for content creators, pretty much. Royalty-free civil music. Royalty-free TikTok music for lives, songs, playlists. Stream music, royalty-free for live stream music. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. For all the Modern Warfare 2, the OG ones, 19, 2022, 2023, Warzone 2.0. Call of Duty Black Ops music, the Black Ops Saga, the evolution of it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, the new one, if you know about the reboot. But either way, and the OG ones, including Modern Warfare, and the OG ones in 2019, 2022, and 2023, pun intended. Call of Duty World War II music. Long playlist for this one, as you can see, obviously. Short playlist for this one. All royalty music for Yu-Gi-Oh! Once I get back into Legacy of the Doors, I gotta this where I was as far as the Doors channel. I had to get back there. Again, make sure I clear all the doors and get that last trophy on Legacy of the Doors. And cover all the packs this time. Still playing it. Legacy of the Doors on Xbox Glory too. And they say I put over 1,300 hours on Legacy of the Doors, and I put over about almost 500 hours on Freddy Kingdom Falls Legacy of the Doors. But once I get that last trophy, pretty much, now I have all the trophy. Now I kept all the packs I am to go, and damn, you can't tell me otherwise. To go for that last trophy again, it's gonna be tough. He's gonna spam the same decks. Either way. I was gonna go for the Rank Evolution point, but I thought about it, I was like, because we know the game's gonna add the game like bugs. But either way, all my Yu-Gi-Oh playlists, as you can see, all royalty, nothing but royalty. Counting the Yu-Gi-Oh ones included. Including Master Duel included, as you can see in the background. Coldplay, if you know I listen, I also found his playlist on Cyberpunk. Coldplay, all the playlists. Punk Tactics, you know, listen to the song that was on the trailer pretty much. Shitty 1 through 3, and then 3 Enhanced, if you know about the Earth and Sea song, the Tiger Cherry and Boxing songs. Pretty much. The MPD. You see their names, you see the name of the artist right here. Right in the background. Right there, pretty much. It's their actual names, pretty much. 3-6 Mafia, Rich Boy, Gangsta Boo, pretty much. Music that relates to my nostalgia, pretty much. Vampire Survivor, of course, because I didn't play that game while I had to finish get back to where I was on the PS5 version of it. Well, back to where I was stage-wise on the PS5 version of it, and then I want to say I earned the trophies twice. Double stack, either way. All the Castlevania music and Vampire Survivor music. All the Castlevania for different types of Castlevania games, Count Buddy Tales included. Either way. Okay, all the ones for Castlevania, pretty much. Then Mega Driver. And then John's music for us after the third grade game of the Your High Edition. I was listening to the albums last year. The albums were pretty dope, and I was listening to them most recently. The albums were pretty dope. So some of the songs, so I'm about to listen to it again. But either way, that's how good this music was in the game. That's the game of the year. I told him on day too that the game of the year awards was rigged. You were right saying that. The game of the year awards was rigged, but Microsoft and Nintendo rigged it to the fair, like I told you in that previous video before, last month before. But either way, well, last year before. But anyway, Daytona USA music, all the Sonic music from every Sonic game, counting the new ones, the most recent ones included, and OG ones included. Frontiers, let's count the Frontiers 2 continues. Sunshine, all the Bayonetta music, pretty much. All the 2K Falls, Borderlands games that represent my nostalgia, pretty much. Borderlands 3, Greatest Vault Hunter of All Time edition, and then Borderlands 4 years later, Greatest Vault Hunter of All Time edition. I knew someone was going to money hit that game. I knew they was going to do it on purpose. And it was still on Microsoft either way, anyways. Borderlands 4, Greatest Vault Hunter of All Time edition. And then Tigers Wonderlands music follows the One Shot Adventure, and then Tigers Wonderlands follows the game years later. Next Level Edition playlist. And then the Fall to Mac music, pretty much. And these games, back on the PS3 days, one game of the year. And best hits of the year for that time frame. It was way ahead of its time. For my father's unfortunate death. Either way. And all the Batman, with Father Mac playlist pretty much. Was the Game of the Year high from years ago and years later. Or PlayStation Hit, what they call on PS4, but the Game of the Year high from PS3, but either way. All the Tekken music 1 through 8, dismissing Tekken 9 music. Once again, once they add that, I'll add it to the list and recategorize the playlist from top to bottom, but either way. Elden Ring, Souls-like music. And I didn't buy that game, I love their music, pun intended. It was Game of the Year in 2023, but either way. All the Final Fantasy music from Integrate, Rebirth. I don't have the one for Reunion, I gotta find that one for Reunion, I gotta find that one. And when I find one, I'll add that one too. Games that John played, pause the playlist, 10x2. Which I listened to, 10x2. That was second best Final Fantasy of all time. To me, in my opinion, right behind 7. 7 and 10x2 were the best. 13.1 was alright. Not from the ending standpoint, but in the gameplay, it was just alright. As my uncle said to me, 13.1 was alright. Which I agree. I saw him play years ago and I saw Joe play. It was alright. Joe said it was good. Joe said it was alright. 13.2 was way ahead of his time. 13.3 was way ahead of his time. But the music for 13.1 was always fantastic either way. That probably was the third best Final Fantasy, but 7 and 10x2 are the GOAT games either way. 13x2 music, and then the whole playlist for all three Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, 3. Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, all of the 13, 3. The whole playlist, all 6 playlists. Final Fantasy 15, a game that Joe did finish, and Diamante also finished. That was the only Final Fantasy game I think Diamante finished so far. Joe finished 15 and 16, but he didn't finish 10x2, 7, Integrate, Rebirth, Reunion, but you already know why he don't have that game no more, because Microsoft owns that now. And it's everywhere if it is. It's a play anywhere game. But it's FOMO and FIMO on Joe with that too, but either way. John's gonna be playing 16, so I got all the music for that too. Final Fantasy 16 here, but either way. All the Ninja Gaiden music, Gaiden Black. Good one I got for Grandmaster Collection on Sony, obviously. And Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge, Ninja Gaiden 4 years. They said that game did not sell well, but it did good from an ending perspective and a storyline perspective, either way. All the Capcom music from Capcom. The game that Henry's still not dominant, no. Much to eat to face again, but you're to face again with trolling, parrying, teabagging, grifting, and teabagging and grappling, and grifting and teabagging. That's what you all were reading, and you know it. I know Henry's gonna say how rude. I said no, because you know I'm right. Button matching doesn't pay off in Capcom either. Either way. Because Capcom's not a button match game much you think it is. It's not, Henry. It's not. Naruto is a button match game. If you're talking about getting through that storyline and playing online while I was doing the comment, that is a button match game. Naruto is, to some degree. Ultimate Marvel kind of sort of is, but not as much as Naruto is, though. Capcom's not a button match game with Ryu. It's not. Listen, you're doing his midwest combos with evil Ryu and good bad Ryu too, as well. It's about how you do those combos, the way you did them in the trials. But either way. All the Street Fighter and Ultimate versus Capcom 3 music, all the Street Fighter. It's from every generation, Primitive 4, Third Strike, all the Alphas, and 6, and all the Soul Calibur 5 and 6 playlists. But either way. I'll show you what I've been listening to on my console was PSN. Yeah, you see I changed the picture a while ago last year. And that's it, the picture print. That was from Google Chrome, but I saved a lot of pictures on Pixel Bay and Dreams Time, the things I installed through Google Chrome, and I also saved it was another actual site I installed AI art pictures from. I forgot the name of that site, but installed through Pixel Bay, Dreams Time, and then the other one, I forgot the name of the other one from the site I installed on Google Chrome on my phone, but got a lot of AR art pictures. I change my pictures every month, either way. This is what I've been listening to. Listen to Titan Aim in the Head playlist. If you know, I listen to Aim in the Head on YouTube pretty much. Of adding more music to my watch later on my other accounts, but either way. See, I've been mixing it up. It was even listening to Rihanna too, most recently. And then these are the ones I was listening to prior. Cyberpunk, That Jam, Shimu, Tekken 7, Sonic. Been changing it up here. Unlike Henny here. And then the ones I recommended for today, if I wanted to listen to add any more ones, pretty much. Yeah, this discount Streets of Rage 4 is what they discount Streets of Rage 4. one on Sony, but that's until the 25th. Someone's telling me to get that game because it plays like 2 minutes. Charles Shredder's Revenge. But either way, my favorite artist, as you can see, obviously. Can't see my other artists because I got all these artists like either way. And there's my favorite ones right here, pretty much. Can't see my other ones, obviously, because the list goes on and on and on. All my podcasts I follow in the gaming industry. All of them, pretty much. Either way. And then the ones they recommended me from artists that I listen to, pretty much. And then albums by artists that I actually follow, pretty much. All the ones that I've already got saved in my playlist, pretty much. Best of artists of all time, trends albums for me. So many. Based on my recent listening ones. Well, like Thunder Force 4 and 5, yeah. Not surprising. And then the ones for Soul Calibur 5, they're more what I like. As far as the music, pretty much. Kind of Cyberpunk included, or everything else included, either way. And then Friends of Rihanna music. But yeah, this is about, listen, this is going to be my daily wrap up for 2026 by the time I get PS5 this was edition, but either way. This is what I've been listening to, and I've got to change it up though. Oh yeah, gotta check my playlist. I almost forgot there. Make sure I didn't click the playlist. Time to End the Hip, I just added that yesterday as well. Maxwell, Epson on the Ocean again. Sheen 1 through 3 and 1 and 3 enhanced. World War Draft music playlist. Add the Dark Mark, Mr. Kitty playlist. Add the Burial playlist. Mr. Kitty playlist. Songs, okay, here. Okay, add the Dark playlist. Mr. Kitty at the Dark Ultra Soul Radio playlist. Just add more songs, pretty much. Either way. Add the Dark Mr. Kitty playlist, pretty much. Add the Dark Kinda playlist, Mr. Kitty playlist. Song that actually made the Metro Mr. Kitty playlist. Song that actually made the Part 2 playlist. Part 1 and 2 playlist. Punk Tactics 1 hour. Almost 10 hours of Punk Tactics. The Punk Tactics almost 15-hour playlist of that one. All the battle music. No Love Me as a Ninja, pretty much. All the classic soundtrack. Classic soundtrack playlist. All the extra connections playlist. We're getting that game soon enough, soon enough. So I can finish it 4 times. That'll be a total of 30 times I finish the Naruto games. But either way, all the rap music, Asian music, Asian Kung Fu Generation music, I've listened to them a lot. On my Spotify, main Spotify account for almost a long time. But either way, Asian Kung Fu Generation music for all the different playlists, pretty much. Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, and 16, and 7 remake and reunion of a Crisis playlist. Final Fantasy 5 playlist. The best for Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 7 remake reunion. Rebirth, integrated Ever Crisis, Final Fantasy X2, Final Fantasy Simulator playlist, 10x2 music. You can see the difference on my playlist as far as my royalty one and my console was one beta away. Rihanna playlist. Listen to her a lot too. Def Jam playlist. Queen from 2003, pun intended. Twisted. Told my aunt I listened to heavy metal, but it's not the same people as my father, pretty much, or stepfather, pretty much. Different people, not the same that what he listens to, but either way. Plays Ted, 10 minutes, Turtles Rise Revenge music, Daytona USA, Bridge Racer for all Ridge Racers 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think it did make a Ridge Racer 5 and 6 playlist. I think I don't have those yet, but either way. Fiasco playlist, The Show Goes On playlist, Cyberpunk 2077 playlist. Let's see. Scooby-Doo playlist, some of them. Blue Fiasco show goes on, Moving Obama, falls Atlas playlist. All of those pretty much. Yeah. Oh guys, I'll be right back. Yes. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for the 7-minute delay. Sorry, that 30 minutes. Either way, sorry about that. Either way, but we listened to Aim Ahead mixes, John Wick and Dark Techno Cyberpunk playlist. Sorry for the 7-minute delay. I was talking to Mom briefly. Either way, Kim Hall's aggressive metal electro. Which I'm reading that right. Industrial metal step cyberpunk music, pretty much. It was long, keep the rent going, I guess. Obviously, either way. In the Hit Mega Mix. I follow the channels on YouTube, pretty much all my YouTube. So actually, all 5 of you got my one with the copyright strikes on it. Either way, cyberpunk music, dark aggressive, cyberpunk music, In the Hit Mega Mix. The channels all that already follow In the Head, official In the Head podcast, and In the Head music that they got. The other 2 YouTubers, they have a total of 3. But either way, In the Head Crave Mix, In the Head Mix, New York Night Jazz, Millionaire, Exile, Just to Be, but the person and the person that on top with the black shirt on, he represents Prime Number. But either way, Just to Be, Metal Squad, from Thunder Force 4 and 5, and then Halloween music from all the way up until Ends, obviously, Kills, Ends, and Ends again years later, pretty much. All the Tekken moves from 1 to 8. Still missing Tekken 9 music. The Tekken 9, I gotta add that, obviously, but either way. It's Tekken 7 and 8 playlist, all the Ninja Gaiden. I don't have the 1 through 3 on here, I just had the ones for the 8-bit ones. So okay, with 4, 5, and 6 music, and 1 through 3 music. I have in the Hell playlist right there, as you can see. It's okay with 2 music, and then Atlas, Pops Open, Social 1 Hour, Jim Core, so as playlist, EMPD, Snoop Dogg, pretty much, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, pretty much, Ben Riley, person I followed last year, obviously, all this music pretty much, Coolio, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Gangsta Boo, feel that represented my nostalgia pretty much, 36 Mario as well, DMX, Rich Boy, Kane Brown. Tell my own about Kane Brown because he's from Mississippi State Bulldogs, the old Mississippi State Rebels. But either way, Megan Thee Stallion, Outkast as well, 50 Cent, Ice Cube, Eminem, Trick Daddy, and then it's just my PlayStation playlist, as you can see right there, from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and PlayStation Home. And 5 Discs Edition. Yes, you see the image without the disc drum, but either way. That's my Street 16 spots 1 music, and all the Capcom music for all Street Fighters pretty much, from Alpha all the way till 6, obviously. All the Sonic ones, including Sonic Shell Generation and Sonic Forces. And there you go. Let's see how many songs I got here. 1,605 songs. Okay, let's check my other one, see how many songs I got here. Check that out. I meant to show you that, but I was too busy talking on here. But either way, almost 6,300 likes on, closing on the 10,000 songs played for the 2nd time in a row. On my main account, Cyberpunk, I'm at almost at 52,000 songs from all different music players that I was listening to, pun intended. See, I changed my pictures, obviously. It's a picture I changed to currently, obviously. That's a picture I got currently. That was a picture I saved from Dreams Time. And that's the one I got on there for my royalty one I already had. After I made my meta one for my royalty one on Spotify, I already had that one. That was a picture that was playing the game because of the memes, either way. That's my console wars picture, obviously. Had that one for a minute, and I might change it eventually, don't know yet. And that's the picture I had going back from 2017, 2018. So my face was clear then, and then I changed my sports one, Raise Power. Well, originally it was News Touch 1 on Spotify, but I changed it to Raise Power 2. By the way, this is a picture I got on it currently. This is what I've been listening to for my daily wrap up of 2026 so far. You see, I've been changing it up. Unlike Henry, I've been changing up the music. Unlike Henry, I've been changing it up. Listen to different people, pretty much. Diversity playlist, pretty much. Jump back and follow the ones I was listening to on top of that. That's the reason I put the one jump back in on under it. But either way, all the favorite artists I listen to, pretty much some of the same ones, but different ones for the other ones. But either way. More for the Sega playlist, pretty much. There's other ones I can follow too, but that's later on, obviously. Recommended stations. Show you my playlist that I added, pretty much. And I'm at almost one away from 1,800 songs, almost 2,000 like songs. Should be at 10,000 like songs on this account too for the third time. Either way, after I get to the 10,000 like song mark on Fiasco 12. Either way, epic cyberpunk music, Street Fighter 2 lo-fi music, mixed alternative cyberpunk music, Shimi 1 through 3 and 3 enhanced, World War Draft music, Punk Test 1 hour music, Cyberpunk 2077 music. As you can see, excuse me, I burned obviously. Then you got in the 8-bit music. At Dark Security, as the hours pass, I will playlist, part 1 and 2 playlists. The different ones, you see different ones with different images on them, obviously. But almost 40 minutes. Keep the run going, I guess, indeed. But either way, sorry, Investigators After Dark, pretty much. Different pictures on them out there, as you can see. Contact, just the 1 hour, the 10-hour version, the 15-hour version, part 1 and 2, obviously. Call of Duty Black Ops, 2010, 2011. Black Ops 6 years later. Greatest game of all time edition. Just had to buy this game on PS5 and Series S, but either way. This was initial, but either way. I have Game Pass Premium. Once I get the $9.99 on my PS, all 5 on my PS7, then I'll get Series S, then I had to buy this game on Game Pass Premium. It probably will come to the subscription, but I had to say I own the license, but either way. Microsoft does own the license, but either way. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, Black Ops Silent music, as far as every campaign, Nightmares, that game, Blackout, multiplayer, etc., etc. Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Cold War 6, and 7. Playlist, pretty much. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 playlist. Burnout Revenge playlist, and Burnout for all 3. Burnout Takedown, Dominator, and Revenge, pretty much. Burnout 3 Takedown. Need to be on the ground 1 and 2. Too bad they're not making them more Need for Speeds, but either way, too bad, either way. Eminem Rihanna music. Death Jam, Fight for New York music, False Vendetta, pretty much. I was trying to add the Fight for New York one, part 1. Couldn't find that one, unfortunately. I was trying to look for it, but the list wasn't there. 40-minute video, keep going, I guess, obviously, but either way. Twisted, pretty much. Follow their channel on YouTube, pun intended. Listen to them a lot, too. I haven't listened to the playlist as of yet, but I will be listening to it eventually. Red Tracer 1 through 4 playlist. I just got part 4, and still had the part 3, 2, and 1, 0 playlist, but either way. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shooting Strike Revenge. Pretty much. Best Little Scrappy, pretty much. Lupe Fiasco, Little Scrappy. Scooby-Doo music. Third South 2000s music. Third South Classics music. Third South Hip Hop mid-2000s music. And 2010 to 2020s music. Scooby-Doo music. Hardwood Punk and Soundtrack mixed play from Aim the Head playlist. Aim the Head. Lady Gaga, I got one of her playlists. I do listen to her a lot. I just got one to play. I think I got all her playlists on Cyberpunk 11 and other accounts, but either way. But maybe on Cyberpunk, I got all her playlists pretty much. Cyberpunk Dark Music, Aggressive playlist, and then Mega Music playlist. All the Cyberpunk, as you can see. All the Cyberpunk ones and the retro ones. Counting this one, I got that one on Cyberpunk 11 and Fiasco 12, either way. I got mostly all these playlists too on Cyberpunk 11 as well. My main account on Spotify, but either way. Best songs in the 90s with my generation, Silent Millennial Generation, all Cyberpunk ones, pretty much. For most of them. Couldn't aim the hit mix, pretty much. And then Lunabawa with Fiasco, Atlas, Rich Boy, Rich Millionaire again, pretty much. Just to Be, pretty much. Thunder Force again, and then PlayStation 1 and 2 music pretty much. Then afterwards again, Soul Calibur 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 music. Then having the Hell playlist, obviously. Soul Calibur 1, 2 through 6 playlist, obviously. Final 10x2 playlist, and then 13 playlist mixed. Oof. Ooh. I clicked which come. Okay. Yeah. It's a long play, almost 4,500 songs. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be a long playlist once I start listening to that one eventually. Long playlist either way. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 playlist, Sonic Unleashed playlist, all the Sonic ones. Represent my cousin nostalgia and my nostalgia pretty much. Including Sonic the Hedgehog 3 playlist pretty much. Tekken 1 through 8. Just still missing Tekken 9 playlist, but that'll be coming obviously. And then the Street Fighter music again. For all editions pretty much, including 6 included. So there you go. This is the picture I saved from Dreams Time, the AI art picture called Arcade, obviously. This one I already had because I had that when I played that game. Got the name of that game on Facebook, obviously. Let me have that picture pretty much. I was able to save it pretty much. It's my console was picture, obviously. This is the one I have picture I had on top of the picture I had from 2017 and 2018, obviously. I already saved, obviously. This is the one I saved from Dreams Time, AI art pretty much. I'm gonna show you my sports one that relates to sports and everything else in pride, everything else in mental health and fitness radio. This so I've been listening to for most of this month and last month, pun intended. Although you don't see a little box on the right side, I was good at listening to another playlist. But either way, I've been listening to these ones so far. The recently played, these are the ones I've been playing, obviously, listening to the most. And then the ones I listen to the jump back in ones. And then all the ones that I follow news related, counting the game industry, other industries, gaming, power, other industry, I don't want to say that P word, but either way, sports industry and everything else, fitness industry and everything else. That's all this made for me, follows the playlist, made for me, based on what I've been listening to, because I've been changing it up here. I might have been changing it up, either way. I was a 50-minute ago, keep the mic going, I guess. Alright, so either way. Anyways. Show you my playlist. This is my account I use on Super Nintendo 64. I was less than 2 songs away from 2,000 like songs. Fighting game songs for King of Fighters 1 to 15. Super Nintendo 64 playlist was not over World War Drafted as another note my Mark. I'm looking at his name, Mask Wolf. I'm saying Mark Wolf. Either way, all sports ones. Music pretty much. The golfing ones, NFL, the golf ones, I wrote Tiger Woods and Madden pretty much. Getting it done, the clutch here and golf here. Outlasted LeBron in this era, but either way. George, golf, my man John, Jill and Patrick. And I told Mr. Francis too, I didn't get a chance to make that bill, obviously. LeBron, king of nothing. Well, Mr. Francis, king of longevity. King of longevity, my head, Jill and Patrick. Still chasing 6, 9, and 11. You know about Steve Kerr. You got a Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, and Steve Kerr problem. He's won 9 as a point guard, and he's won 4 as the greatest coach of all time. So 13 total here. Anyway, so much of that too, Jalen Pitt. Chasing 13, 11, 13, and 9, and 6, and everything else falls short. LeBron, king of nothing, Jalen Patrick. You know, yeah, I saw the Super Bowl too. Seattle just stomped them, but either way. And turned off in that same class of Lamar and Josh Allen, and them two still don't have a Super Bowl yet. They won all these postseason games, but they won a Super Bowl yet. Tell me why Sam Darnold outlasted them. Jalen Patrick. Anyways. All my sport ones, obviously, but either way. Punk Tactics again, pretty much. Rihanna, Def Jam, good games I did play back in the heyday. Ted, pretty much. She wanted to stay tuned for the next play, but I'm called Jalen Patrick. This is long overdue now. Either way, stay tuned for the next one that's coming in a few seconds. But anyways, did a little bit of rant, mini rant obviously, but either way. She 1 to 3 music, 1 to 3, and then 3 enhanced playlist, pretty much Red Racer 4 playlist, Teams Minutes, Charles Special Events, Daytona USA, Cyberpunk 2077 music, no listen to Cyberpunk music pretty much. Scrappy, Dirt South 2000, Dirt South mid 2000, 2010, 20, Scooby Doo music, Atos, Millionaire again, Exile, with Fiasco, Ain't the Hip, no found their channels on YouTube, unintended. All the Ain't the Cyberpunk went Just to Be, Halloween music, no listen, Michael Lounge pretty much. Tekken 1 through 8 playlist, pretty much. The MPD, Paul Dozen Harley, DMX, Tupac, 50 Cent, Juvenile, Eminem, Dr. Dre. A lot of people I listen to pretty much. They're still making music to this day, but either way. Thunder Force, Glitchcore, Cybercore, Hypercore music, Atlas, Ninja Gaiden, 8-bit music, Team Adventure, Special Event years later, music, all the Catcall music again. Father Mac music, we know about that. Batman Forever, and then the game of the Your Hearts from PS3, and then PlayStation 4 years later, cross-gen years later, but either way. Kind of reboots include either way. That's 13, 2 through 3, 1 through 3 music, then the Yu-Gi-Oh music, and Paramount music. So there you go. Oh yeah. Oh. Show you my albums. Oh yeah. Forgot to do that. Meant to do that in the playlist. Oh. These are my albums, pretty much. These are the only albums I got so far. My podcasts and shows, and I got so many, it's not even fun. I got a lot. It's loaded, bro. It's loaded. Almost 50-minute video. Keep the rank on. I got 10 days either way. Okay, show you my albums on Facebook. I forgot to show you that too before I end the video. But stay tuned for that sports video that's coming up after this. I like to say to Jill and Patrick right now. After this video, I did a little bit of rant in this video, obviously. I'll show my albums real quick. There we go, right there. My albums right there so far. Okay. Can't show my albums on Cyberpunk 11 because it won't let me show because that bug and that glitch caused me not to show my albums on that one, so I just show my albums on other four. But either way, it's all my albums so far. Okay, guys. So there you have it. Show you all the playlists I've been listening to on my Spotify, pretty much. Show you all my albums, show all my songs on my Spotify. I can't really show it to you on my main one because the first part of it, Foster Virus, dealing with bugs. 50-minute video, keep the rant going, I guess, obviously. Give you my Spotify names so that you can remember them, so that you know where to find me on Spotify. Cyberpunk 11, which I changed the name of to Cyberpunk 11. Xbox vs. Madness, all digital, PSS, Matrix, all digital. Face Hush 12, Raven Power 2, and Arcade Hutch on Spotify. Those all find my Spotify's. W's on PS5. This should be either way. And Series S, but either way. Well, two of them on Series S once I get that the year after, pretty much. So I was using two Spotify's for that one, but two of them been used for my main and retro one. But either way, give my gamer tags, Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Chun-Li Hishi, but that gamer tag change will come near the end of the month, for sure. Changing that gamer tag, that's long overdue now. Chun-Li Hishi, pretty much, to find me on my PSNs, Furry Kingdom, Glory 2, Chun-Li Hishi. I had to change that gamer tag, and I need to hurry up and change that. That's long overdue now, either way. Let's go Hishi 4. Obviously, that's my other PSN console one, but I need to change that one in March. That's long overdue as well. Super Nintendo 64, but that's about the UPA. Notify me on Series S and Bear Cloud as well. Alpha 58, 59, and Retro 54, 59. You'll know it's me, because I change my pictures daily, obviously, every week pretty much, especially when I find one unique. Either way, notify me on all my Instagrams that will be watching too. Patrick Konami and Cobbs on my merch meta on Instagram one. Notify me on Facebook, my whole spell name backwards. You see the new Heaven Hell AR pictures I just changed. I changed it a couple weeks ago. Either way. Let's see. Oh yeah, give my Google Plays and stuff. I had 56. I was a big Google Play, pretty much. I had 3 other Google Play accounts, but either way. You got all my emails. I gave you that last month, obviously, and this last week, obviously. Got all my emails from Outlook and Gmail, pretty much. Oh, you give me my TikTok, Women Queen 3, and TikTok Hutch 1. I almost had 2,000 followers and 800 following. 800 friends on TikTok Lite. So you can notify me on TikTok Lite and TikTok. That's Women Queen 3. I'm already at the 100 followers, more than 100 friends mark. I had found it pretty followers, but I'm halfway to 1,000 again for the second time. But either way, you notify me on TikTok there. And give me my YouTubes, KBH Podcast, Unique Hutch, News Frontiers 2, and that's Magnus versus PS6 Matrix. All 4 my YouTube channels. Counting the Young Young Hut one once I wait another week just to reinstate that one. I have to update my phone number and everything else. And the picture, but either way. Okay, guys, end the video right there. Stay tuned for the next one that's coming in a few seconds. So I got a lot to say to Joe and Patrick because after what Seattle did in the Super Bowl, but that's coming in the next video. That's part 2 of the video. After this, so stay tuned for that video. Yeah. Stay tuned for that video. Me, Roast, and Joe and Pat. That's coming up shortly.